What happens when a powerful river meets the sea? It does not just disappear, it creates something amazing, a delta. Deltas are some of the most fertile and diverse regions on earth, supporting millions of people, plants, and animals. Now understand what is the meaning of delta. A delta is a landform created at the mouth of a river, where it meets a larger body of water like an ocean, sea, or lake. It is created when the river deposits sediments such as sand, silt, and clay over the time, and it is forming a triangular or fan shaped area of land. Let me explain in practical way. A river at its source flows fast mostly in a straight path. At their origin, they move rapidly in a relatively straight direction. Before a river gets to its end, its speed is significantly reduced and begins to meander, which means to flow in a very curvy nature. However, as they approach their final destination, their speed slows down and they start to twist and turn, creating a winding path. At the end of a river, there is a triangular shaped wetland when viewed from above. The river splits into multiple smaller streams called distributaries. These form when the river slows down so much that it can no longer follow a single path, causing the water to branch out towards the sea. The slow moving river also starts to curve, creating a winding flow. The wetland where the river deposits sediments before merging with the sea is called a delta. Formation of a delta step by step. Now look at this picture. River carries sediments. As a river flows, it erodes rocks and soil, carrying sediments like silt, sand, and clay downstream. Second, river slows down near the mouth. When the river approaches its endpoint, usually an ocean, sea, or lake, its speed decreases, reducing its ability to carry sediments. Third, sediments begin to settle. Due to the slowing water, heavier particles like sand settle first, while lighter material like silt and clay travel further before settling. Fourth, sediments build up over time. Layers of sediments deposit over time, creating new landforms. Fifth, river splits into distributaries. As the land grows, the river branches into smaller channels called distributaries, spreading water and sediments across the area. Sixth, delta takes shape. The continuous deposition of sediments shapes the delta into different forms depending on the water flow, tides, and waves. Ecosystem develops. Over time, plants, animals, and human settlements establish in the delta region, making it a fertile and biodiverse area. Not all deltas look the same. There are three types of delta, depending on the shape and how they form. Number 1, arcuate delta or fan shape. This type of delta have a classic fan shape spreading out like a hand. Number 2, bird's foot delta, branching shape. Look like a bird's foot with thin channels spreading into the ocean. Number 3, cuspate delta or pointed tooth-like shape. This type of delta that has a pointed tooth-like shape where the river meets the sea. Some well-known examples of deltas. Number 1, Sundarban delta, also known as the Ganga's Brahmaputra delta, the largest delta in the world. It is formed by the Ganga's, Brahmaputra, and Meghna rivers as they flow into the Bay of Bengal in India and Bangladesh. Second, the Mississippi River Delta in the USA, supports the livelihoods of many people in Louisiana through industries like fishing, transportation, and refineries. It also serves as a habitat for diverse wildlife. Number third, the Nile River Delta in Egypt starts north of Cairo and extends into the Mediterranean Sea. Why deltas matter? Deltas are incredibly important. Their rich soil makes them ideal for farming, feeding millions of people. They are also home to unique ecosystem providing shelter for fish, birds. But deltas are also at risk. Rising sea level, pollution, and human activities threaten these fragile landscapes. Deltas are nature masterpiece, shaped by water, time, and life. Next time you see a river meeting the sea, remember it's not just an ending, but the start of something beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you have any doubt, do let me know. Thank you.